Alright trainers, listen up! Shiny hunting in Pokémon Legends Z-A isn't what it used to be. The new mechanics, weather effects, and even time of day changes have completely shaken up how we track down those rare, sparkling Pokémon. Gone are the days of just running in circles and hoping for the best. Now, if you want that shiny charm and a full collection of glittering partners, you've gotta play smart, plan your route, and make the most of Lumiose City's hidden hotspots. In this video, we're diving into the best shiny hunting locations in Lumiose City. The places where your odds are higher, the spawns are faster, and the rewards are totally worth the grind. We'll go over everything from the most efficient farming routes to which areas give you bonus spawn rates depending on weather or item boosts. So, grab your Pokeballs, clear your bag space, and let's get hunting for some of the rarest shinies in the game. I'm quickly moving on to the video. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching! Alright, so let's talk about one of the sneakiest and most efficient shiny hunting tricks in Pokémon Legends, Z-A. This one revolves around the Larvitar and Ralt spawns found near Wild Zone 15 and John's Sector 5. If you're tired of running in circles hoping for some random sparkle, this save trick will give you actual control over the shiny odds. Well, kind of. It is all about timing, precision, and just a little bit of patience. Let's start with Larvitar. You will want to travel to Cafe Kizuna, which is located on Hibernal Avenue. From there, look for the Holovator near Wild Zone 15. Now, here is where things get interesting. Grab a timer, your phone or smartwatch will do just fine, and then climb up to the rooftop. On your left, there will be a Spinnerack web blocking your path. Break through that, and you will find a small hollow fence area where 3 Larvitar are waiting to spawn. Sounds like a perfect hunting ground, right? What you need to do now is get every single Larvitar's attention, make them all aggressive toward you, and then defeat them all at once using a move like Earthquake or Dragon Rush. The key is that they need to despawn simultaneously for the timing to work correctly. Once they're all gone, immediately start your timer. When your timer hits exactly 1 minute and 49 seconds, save your game. Right after that, the Larvitar group will respawn. Here's the fun part. If one of them is shiny, congratulations, you just nailed it. Go ahead and catch that green dinosaur. If not, no worries, reset your save, load it back up, and repeat the process. Because the spawns are fixed, you are essentially rolling the dice over and over without wasting extra time waiting for new encounters. It is an efficient little loop once you get the rhythm right. Now, let's move over to the Ralt's location. Just south of where you hunted Larvitar, in John's Sector 5, there is a small garden area. 2 Ralts spawn there consistently, and you can use the exact same trick to farm for shiny Ralts. The only difference is in the timing. Instead of 1 minute and 49 seconds, you will want to save between 2 minutes and 15 seconds and 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 30 seconds after they despawn. Try a few runs to find the sweet spot where the Ralts respawn right on cue. Once you have it down, it becomes kind of addicting. You will start experimenting with the exact timing, resetting, checking, resetting again, until suddenly that sparkle appears. The best part? You will feel like a scientist more than a trainer, fine-tuning time itself just to get that perfect shiny. So, if you are hunting for rare shinies in Pokémon Legends Z-A, this Larvitar and Ralt save trick might just be your new best friend. If you are hunting for shiny Pokémon in Pokémon Legends Z-A and you want something that feels both clever and efficient, the sewer door trick in Magenta Sector 8 is one of the best methods out there. It is simple, repeatable, and works on a variety of Pokémon like Goomy, Skrelp, Magikarp, Inkay, and Noibat. The setup might sound a little odd at first, but once you see how fast the spawns reset, you will understand why shiny hunters love this spot. Here's how it works. First, travel to Magenta Sector 8 and head to Saison Canal on Magenta Street, which is conveniently close to the Pokémon Center. There is a staircase that leads down to the sewer access door. This is your key to the trick. Stand facing the river, and you should notice 2 Magikarp spawn points right in front of you. If it happens to be raining, you are in luck because that weather also causes Goomy and sometimes even Sliggoo to spawn in the same area. Now for the trick itself. While you are facing the river, simply press your movement stick and the A button together to enter the sewers. Once you load in, immediately do the same thing to exit back outside. What this little back and forth does is completely reset every Pokémon within roughly a 50-meter radius, both outside by the river and inside the sewer area. It is essentially an instant respawn button for all the wild Pokémon nearby. Using this trick, you can shiny hunt multiple species without needing to run laps or reload the entire zone. You can focus on Magikarp and Goomy outside, or head into the sewers for Skrelp, Noibat, Ariados, and Inkay. Just keep entering and exiting until that shiny sparkle appears. It is one of those rare cases in Pokemon where taking a few steps through a dirty sewer door actually makes your day a whole lot brighter. If you're after one of the most iconic shiny Pokemon in Pokémon Legends Z-A, then the Dratini hotspots are where your hunt begins. This method combines two fantastic farming spots that let you reset spawns quickly without wasting time flying across the map. Whether you want a regular shiny Dratini or you are bold enough to aim for the ultra-rare shiny alpha version, these two locations are absolutely worth mastering. The first one is right at Restaurant Lana. Once you arrive at the landing spot, turn left and climb the nearby stairs. On top of the restaurant's rooftop, you will find Dratini spawning consistently. Here's the trick. Instead of running away and coming back, use the restaurant's front door to reset the area. Enter, exit, and repeat. Every time you do this, the Dratini spawns are refreshed, giving you another roll at that shiny chance. Around 50 resets should give you a decent shot, and while the odds are slim, there's about a 0.5% chance that the Dratini you find could even be an alpha shiny. The second hotspot is in Wild Zone 10. After you fast travel there, turn around and look for a small triangular plaza nearby. Climb up the scaffolding to reach the rooftops, then aim northeast and cross over. Just watch out for the Scrafty that hangs around this area. Once across the bridge, you should see another Dratini spawn on the opposite rooftop. This spot is great because it sits right on the border between Area 8 and Area 9, and that zone transition is exactly what makes this trick work. By crossing back and forth over the bridge between those two areas, you are triggering the game to reset Dratini's spawn each time. It is a simple rhythm: cross, check, cross back, repeat, and it keeps the hunt fast-paced without load screens. Before long, you will spot that beautiful pink Dratini waiting for you, and all the back and forth running will suddenly feel worth it. If you are shiny hunting in Pokémon Legends Z-A and want something that feels almost too efficient, the teleport trick inside Lysandra Labs is a total game changer. It targets 3 amazing Pokémon, Beldum, Houndour, and Honedge, and with the right timing and patience, it can deliver a shiny faster than most traditional hunting spots. The best part? It is all done within a single building, so no flying or loading screens are required. To start, travel to Lysandra Cafe and head straight inside. Once you are in, take the elevator or stairs down into Lysandra Labs. Right in front of you, you will notice a teleporter plate. This is the heart of the trick. By simply stepping on it and letting it teleport you, you reset the entire lab's spawn zones, including the rooms where Houndour, Honedge, and Beldum appear. When you teleport, the game effectively reloads those Pokemon spawns, giving you another chance at rolling a shiny. You can repeat this as many times as you like, but the sweet spot tends to be anywhere between 20 and 70 resets. It might sound like a lot, but each teleport only takes a few seconds, making it a super efficient loop. Think of it like flipping a light switch on and off for shiny Pokemon. You never have to leave the area, and every teleport gives you a fresh set of spawns to check. As for where to look, once you teleport, move ahead into the next room to find the Honedge and Doublade zone. The Houndour and Houndoom spawns are just to the left of the entrance, while the Beldum and Metang area can be found in the far east room, inside the purple-colored section of the lab. Once you memorize the layout, you can sweep through all 3 zones quickly before teleporting again. With a little persistence, one of those resets is bound to sparkle, and when it does, you will know this was time well spent. Now this one is for the lazy shiny hunters out there. The true AFK method in Pokémon Legends Z-A. The Central Plaza Tower trick is hands down one of the most entertaining shiny farming exploits because you barely have to play the game to make it work. It uses natural zone resets, a clever positioning trick, and of course, a good old-fashioned rubber band. If you have ever wanted to come back from a coffee break to see sparkles waiting for you, this is exactly the method for that. To get started, travel to Wild Zone 3. As you arrive, look to the left side of the area and find the tall tower structure. Be careful though, there is an Alpha Litleo guarding the base of the tower, and it can be a bit aggressive. Just dodge past it and climb your way up to the top. Once you reach the rooftop, you will face off against an Alpha Fletchling. Defeat it quickly because this tower is going to become your shiny farming headquarters for the next while. Now, here comes the AFK part. Stand on the veranda of the tower, making sure that the staircase is directly behind your character. Then, use a rubber band to lock your controller's movement stick downward. The goal is to have your trainer continuously walk back and forth, just enough to enter and exit the tower repeatedly. Doing this constantly forces the game to reset all spawns within about a 50-meter radius around the tower, including those on nearby rooftops and in the shopping district. Once your character is stuck in this loop, you can literally walk away. Go make some coffee, grab a snack, or even scroll through your phone. When you return later, remove the rubber band and start exploring around the tower in a wide circle. You should start seeing new Pokémon respawning all around the zone, and with a bit of luck, some of them will be shiny. The beauty of this trick is that it works completely hands-free. Your game does the grinding for you. This little setup impacts a surprising number of Pokémon spawns. Within the immediate Wild Zone 3 radius, it resets Litleo, Skiddo, Flabébé, Pancham, and Espurr. But it also extends into the Central Plaza's shopping district and rooftops, resetting Pokémon like Fletchling, Vivillon, Scatterbug, Pidgey, Cleffa, Swirlix, Spritzee, and Budew. That's a lot of chances for Sparkles, all while you're away from the screen. A small tip before you start catching, some of these Pokémon, like Budew, Pidgey, and Fletchling, are easily startled and will flee as soon as they notice you. To make sure you do not lose them, use Stealth to approach quietly before throwing your Pokéball. Other than that, this trick is pure shiny hunting bliss. It is easy, efficient, and honestly feels a little bit like cheating, but hey, if it works, it works. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.